Hi everyone, Jason All Ears Chat here. Wow, I'm really excited to actually talk about this tonight, and I'm sorry if I sound a bit over the top, but I'm actually genuinely fascinated and really caught up in this whole process of what's been happening with the All Ears Roadshow. So eBay's finally let the cat out of the bag. The seller panel's actually been quite curious about how we're going to maintain the momentum of the All Ears event, and we've been talking about this since before the event's even started. Knowing that the small sample size of sellers that we're able to talk to and communicate with during the course of the 4 roadshows going through Perth, Sydney, Melbourne and Brisbane needed to be maintained and extended upon. And the community's been craving for that. Everybody in the Facebook groups that I've been chatting to that have missed out on the event want to know what's going on. They want to see the slides, they want to understand what they can learn from it, they want to engage with other community members from the groups, other sellers, other resellers and eBay themselves. It's coming. It's there. Today, I posted in the rooms, there's an email in your inbox that's going to talk about how you can get on to what we're now transitioning into, the town hall. So the town hall is going to be a virtual meeting over Zoom held on the 26th of October on the Wednesday, Australian Eastern Standard Times. I think it was running around 2 o'clock from memory, maybe 3 o'clock. Check your inbox. You can actually register. There's again going to be a few limited numbers due to obviously IT side of things, but make sure you register if you want to jump onto it. If you miss it, don't stress. It's going to be recorded. You're going to be able to go back and watch it. But wow, what an opportunity. You're going to get the opportunity to see what's going on, speak to Neil, or listen to Neil on the actual Zoom and actually hear about what the journey of the All Ears was and where it's at and where it may go to. You'll also get the opportunity to see the seller panel. We'll be on there as well, most of us, if not all of us, because it's Zoom and it's virtual. You'll also get the opportunity through those links and through the actual registration process and through the email you got to actually jump on and see the different presentations that occurred at the All Ears event. So you've got presentations that cover off how you advertise on eBay, your listing optimization, your marketing and growth tools, your selling opportunities internationally, which, guys, you need to get on that. That's one of the key things I think everybody needs to look at if their product services that. Especially with the way the international currency is going at the moment. The US are loving buying from Australia at the moment if you got the right items. Also look at slides that cover off seller health and performance, and also your account preferences and business processes, etc. So those presentations are here. You already got access to them. They're through that email. I'll pop a link below as well to both the email, to the actual presentations, and to some other overviews where you can register as well if you want to jump online and actually get onto the All Ears process through the town hall virtual component. But guys, what an opportunity to actually go and see what you might have missed out on. The information that will come from it will be rather insightful, genuine, and embracing. So if you did miss the opportunity, if you have an interest in jumping onto the live, go and register. If you want to catch it on the re-record, do that as well. It's going to be up on the eBay YouTube channel, and they'll actually make it available for everyone to see as well. Now, with regards to the actual event as well, eBay's also gone through the process and actually set up some community forums for local guys. So I think they've set up a Victorian one, a New South Wales one, a West Australian one, and a Queensland one, where you can jump into a chat room and actually talk to people from the local area and discuss, and maybe start networking from that. It's probably similar to the Facebook groups. We still obviously like the Facebook groups. It's more intimate and more controlled a little bit with regards to what we can share and where it can go, especially in the seller, eBay Sellers Australia group, which Matt and myself are on, and as well as Jenny and Kat. We're actually, and most of the panel in there as well, to be honest. So we provide feedback on a lot of queries. Not just us, it's the community providing feedback. But you'll get a lot of knowledge out of each. So feel free to jump in that as well. You'll see a wrap up from Neil, which will cover off what the actual event was, as I said before, with regards to All Ears. You'll get access to all that. But it's more about getting some more feedback from the community as well. So look, I'm going to keep it short. I know I went a bit longer than expected. The information's coming. Getting it out to you is coming. The town hall is a natural progression of the All Ears Roadshow for everyone that got to see us live and in person and come and say good day and have a beer and a coffee. We're now trying to push that into the virtual side. We want to keep that going. eBay want to keep that going. eBay want to stay all ears. eBay want to listen to the community and create that platform for sellers, by sellers, and curated by the sellers. Curating it in a way that's going to be beneficial to all parties involved, eBay buyer and seller. So stay on the journey, watch the channel, watch eBay's promotions, check your emails, Go through and have a look through the presentations. You may learn something. It's quite a lot of information in there. I've implemented a few things. Georgina on the panel was talking yesterday about how she implemented some changes from her end with promoted listings. A few of the other guys have also done promoted listings, and coupons was a big thing as well. A few of the guys have actually on the panel have pushed through some international orders to try and actually see how that would work for them in their space. It wasn't something that they tried before. We're all learning. The panel learns, you learn, eBay learns. eBay's learning more from us, I think, at this point, or at this juncture. eBay is taking that step to embrace us, and we need to be willing to support that, to encourage them to continue to embrace us. If we don't encourage them to embrace us and to push forward with these events and push forward with the community building, it's going to be difficult to keep them invested in it as well. I'm not saying they're lapsing. I'm not inferring that there's any issues. I just think the community needs to get behind everybody that wants to grab this. So jump on, register if you want to go live, get ready for the 26th if you're going to watch it after the event. Have a look at the slideshows, get some queries if you have whatnot, throw them up in the forums, throw them up in the community pages, spend some time digesting the information, and build the business opportunity you want to create. The amount of resellers I met at the event, wow, the level of sellers was actually quite intense. And the resellers, you guys have taught me so much. I'm not even in the reseller community directly. I resell through a wholesale sort of model. I curate what I order as well, so I actually pick what I sell and what I don't sell, so I'm not a blanket retailer. So I call it reselling through wholesale because I'll pick those items. But I've learned some strategies from some of the people I met in Brisbane, in Sydney, in Perth, that I would never have got if had I not been putting myself out there to speak to you, to listen to other opportunities, to listen to other sellers and the way they approach things. One of the best afternoons I had, or one of the best evenings I had, no offense to anybody else I met, was Queensland. When we went to Brisbane, went and caught up for a few drinks after the event with a few resellers, and just the stories and the journeys that they took. Moana, I'm sorry for mentioning you, but your journey was inspirational at my level, and I think everybody's level. And there's also Mel that was there. So it was just really good to listen to different perspectives and give us all a different opinion about how things operate. And that's what's important in this space. It's learning to grab some information that may seem innocent, but if it's utilized in a certain way within our own business, we can structure it to be powerful, to be inspirational in our own motivation to achieve that next step. Look, let's wrap it up. Neil's going to be on the Zoom. He'll talk. He normally does pretty well when he talks. He's a dedicated man. He's focused on what he's doing. You'll have Ria and the other guys from eBay on there. The eBay team will be there. You'll learn a lot. You'll get a lot if you didn't get to go to the events. You'll see what some of the people saw at the live events, and you'll start to feel that community component of why everyone's working together and why we're trying to achieve things. And you'll give eBay the opportunity to get some feedback from you to actually start actioning it. Out of the queries that came from the roadshow, we've been privy to see that the majority of those have either been actioned already from the roadshow through eBay's channels, or been put in the hands of the most appropriate person to deal with any issues that were quite prevalent or important during those roadshows. So don't think it's not being listened to. eBay have actioned, and they're moving swiftly on these issues that they're facing, and that we're feeding through to them, and you're feeding through to them through those events. This is an extension of that. And get ready, there's going to be more. We've got the town hall events. There's nothing wrong with thinking that maybe the Retail for Global is going to be the next one as well, and there's going to be more in the new year. So hit 2023, which, wow, 3 months away, we're hitting another milestone for another year. But Retail Global will be another event, and there's going to be a lot more rolled out, and the communities around you to support you as well, and the Facebook groups, we're there to help you. Please hit the registration if you're going to come. Drop some information below. If you've got a question about anything, hit it below. If I can answer it, I'll answer it. If I don't know it, I'll tell you. If there's some insight that I can provide you about the event, or if you're missing some information, reach out, ask, hit the subscribe, hit the like, let people know about the event within your own community that sell on eBay, and let's start talking, and let's start helping each other. Have a great night. Let's look forward to the Town Hall event coming up, and I look forward to seeing you there as well. So take care.